great friend of mine. So I hear a lot about DK stuff, and then of course Arjun Junebug as well.
I love Junebug.
The GOAT.
Very good friend of mine.
Very big fan, very great friend. So it's great to see like good DK, but it's terrifying too because I play a character. I play Marth.
Okay.
So I play like the just don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit game.
That like theoretically neutral should be great for me, but if I do get hit, oh no.
Yeah, like when I played against Taza a couple times, it was like he's like, yeah, you should be winning this, and I'm like, how? Every time you hit me, I die.
God, I need to just start telling that to people. Just you should be winning right now. As I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna 3-stocky quick.
Getting wobbled. You should be winning right now. Speaking of winning, though, we got Null stepping up.
Null versus Ronny. I'm not familiar with Ronny, but I think a lot of us are familiar with Null.
Yeah, and I think the
Null should be the
thing
Fox.
backwards.
Yeah, that's just fine.
Or Null's Marth's getting cooked right now, and Ronny's Fox is crazy.
Yeah, Null has switched characters and has
switched skill levels as well. But one of the best players in the world, of course, trying to put on a show here at Supernova and doing a great job of it so far. Got an early stock while we were still talking about Donkey Kong.
Of course.
Now, great angle back to stage, but still struggling to get past the Marth Nair and not going to get back up this time. So, Ronny, I was doubting for a moment after the opener, but more than capable of holding that zone of control against Fox here with Marth.
God, Null's movement is so fast.
He's just like,
I'm
here, now I'm on the platform, now next to the platform.
There was a point where I'm like, when is the combo going to start up again? Because he's just, all right, I don't know if I can quite hit this, so I'm going to do 3 different platform movement things first.
And it felt like, especially in that sequence, it was like, I'm not getting hit, but I'm also not in neutral or like, this is disadvantage state, but it's like a phantom disadvantage state.
It's like if shadow boxing actually applied real physical pressure.
I feel like Fox can just do that, though. Like, if you see a Fox just, like, zooming around a single platform, back airing and shining, you're not going to go fight him. That's scary.
That's where the Fox is. I don't want to be there. Ooh, knows his percent.
Yep, exact percent for that. For Marth, it's like 85 to like 110 or something like that. Oh. Tries to bait the early option off to get up.
No way.
Wow. What a shorten.
What a shorten. I can't believe it worked, but also, God, yeah, I'm just very impressed by Null right now.
Just gets onto the platform.
Yeah.
Shield drops through, and okay, he's dead now.
Because this isn't even like, what we are seeing from Ronny is very solid play.
Yeah, getting Null, 2 stocks off Null.
Yeah, 2 stocks off Null. I would not be surprised if Ronny's like cooking hard in the rest of the pool. But it's
But you
Null.
ran into Null in like round 2 winners.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be game 1 going to Null. We are still, I actually was surprised to find out that that Supernova is best of 3 until phase 3, I think.
I assumed it was starting in phase 2. Okay.
And I think last year it started earlier too, but now the bracket is just too big.
Yep. Because this year is a lot bigger for Melee as well.
Yeah, it's bigger for all the games.
Well, Ult is like one of the largest tournaments
ever. This is the second largest bracket for Super Smash like ever.
Ever? Okay.
I think the only bigger is EVO 2019.
Sure. Yeah, I knew that it was massive for Ult, but even, which is why I'm like, was looking at Melee's numbers being like, oh wow, it's like almost 1,000, because after the death of Big House, it's going to be the 2nd largest Melee bracket for the year, and then was like, oh, that's big, and then I looked at Ult, I'm like, oh, never mind.
A quick missed ledge dash there for Null happens every once in a while, but he's not going to let that shake him at all.
It always feels good when you SD, if you're able to immediately take the opponent's stock of like, all right, I SD'd, but I still got it. Like, I'm not playing from the back foot now.
For those characters like the fast, aggressive boys, so like most of the Melee cast.
Yeah, true.
The Angel platform invincibility is like ridiculously strong if you're not a defensive player.
Yep.
So like Marth, run when Fox is respawning.
Melee is one of the only games that people like genuinely have like full-on strategy of like, when this character is respawning, I have to play the game entirely different now. Or when I'm respawning, I need to
because he's sprinting at me and I can't do anything about it.
It is the Luigi is a great character when he's invincible, like that kind of thing.
And Ronny taking great advantage of that SD to bring this back to even. He's great on the ledge. I want to give a lot of props We saw both of the
Good
stocks
tech
in
to get out of
game
the pit
number one.
there.
Yeah, great stock or great tech off of the stage hazard. But like stock 1 and 2 in game number 1 were also taken by the ledge.
Yeah.
And Ronny's like feel for like, okay, I'm gonna fall there here. I'm gonna try and catch him with an F smash on his recovery, and now he's juggling with these up airs.
No,
tries
gets
to
snared out of the corner.
Okay, picked up into the up air.
Well, and that's why I was saying it was so clear even from that game that like Ronny is doing a great job. I would not at all be surprised to see that he like makes it out still if he does lose to null here.
And actually still not even out of this one yet.
No, not at all.
Only 54. Here's where he's made his money. Oh, but no, just quick get up.
Null's been doing a number of these shortens. I'm wondering if Ronny's going to be able to cover this soon. All right.
That one didn't even need to.
Covered it, did not need to. I'm really curious. We've seen a couple quick stocks from Ronny. I want to see him bring this to a game 3.
I want to see a game 3 real bad, but it's going to be hard to get back up into center stage, back into neutral, and that is the set. You get caught by like a grab under the stadium platform by null at like, I think that was like 62%, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what percent you're at. You're going to the blast zone.
Phenomenal job from null. Would not at all be surprised if we see more of Ronny later.
Yeah,
Whether
that was an impressive Marth. Like we said a couple of times, you just so happened to run into null in round 2 winners.
It's I mentioned this during my earlier pool commentary block of you'll see players get like 4-stocked on stream, and it's like, oh, they look like they suck. And then it's like, oh no, they just played Magi round 1. They're actually really, really freaking good. It's just you got unlucky, or just how seeding worked. They're gonna still make it out. They're gonna like be in losers round 3 later. Like they're gonna make it out of their pool. It's just the levels in Smash, but especially in Melee, when people's punish games are so good, sometimes the levels of skill is like, oh, I'm not actually that much worse than this person. They did double 3-stock me, but
it's so easy, especially in modern Melee, to forget that like you send like it's the fun like hypothetical of like sending a modern 2-2er back to win Genesis 2.
Yes.
Because like everybody is so good now, but there's levels to this thing, right? Where like the modern 2-2er is better than 2008 Mango, but also like can't take a stock off modern Mango. I'm just
I'm thinking.
Don't think about it too hard. Just let me make the metaphor.